Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. In today's video, we are going to put on some Sephora makeup that I've purchased. I purchased these items over the course of probably the last month. They're new releases. A couple of them are not new, but it's mostly new releases. And then I'm going to mix it in with some items or products that I've had in my stash. But I want to use them in today's video. So if that sounds like something that interests you, then just hang in there and we're going to get right into it. Okay, friends, so I did a video for e.l.f. Well, I did a video with e.l.f. products, and I did not like the way my skin was looking in that video. I think I know what is causing the redness to it. So I took out the Tower 28. This is this, I think it has hydrochloric acid in it. It is a spray protector. It's called SOS. It soothes, purifies, and renews. And so I had a big bottle of this and I gave it to my niece, and I had this one from my Sephora box. So I was like, gee, I really need that redness spray. So I was happy to have this, and I put this on first. So Tower 28 is having a sale this weekend. I don't know when I'm going to put this video up, but I'm recording on Saturday. I believe it's the 15th. So just this weekend, they're doing their once a year big sale. And I think if you spend over 50, you get like 30% off. So I've definitely got a couple of those, these SOS products in my cart, and I'm going to be checking out. So if you like Tower 28 and you have that redness issue, that's a really good product to look into. They also have like a skin barrier cream, and I'm actually going to be trying that. I put that in my order. So I'm going to go ahead and put on some of my serum, and then we're going to get right into the product. So I'm going to do that off camera and I'll be right back. So I went ahead and I put on some of the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream that I love, and the Ageless Eye Cream. I really like these products a lot. So that's what I prepped my skin with. We're going to go in with this Hue Guard. This is from Live Tinted. I did a dedicated video to this. If you haven't seen it, it's in my foundation playlist down below. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this on, and this is what it's looking like. Okay, I've got that Hue Guard on. What I like about this is I could put my shade down below, but I like that this is a tint and an SPF all in one. And so today we're having a barbecue, and my brother and his wife are coming over, and so we might be outside a little bit, and I definitely need to have my sunscreen on. So now I'm going to go in with, these are not new, we're going to get to the new products, but I'm going to use the Lancome concealers. I have two different shades. So the tint, because it's a tint, it doesn't quite cover up all those things that I don't like about my skin. So I just wanted to do a little bit of extra touch up in those spots. And then I saw a hack on YouTube where, and I don't know which makeup artist said this was a good hack, but they talked about Aquaphor and using like this, it's a balm. I picked this up at Walmart. And you're supposed to be able to put like some of it under your eyes. I've never done this before, and I want to see if this really works. So they say if you just put a little bit of this under eye, that it's supposed to make your concealer sit better on your skin and last longer. So we're going to try that out. You saw that I just put that on. And like I said, I have two different shades in the Lancome. So I'm going to use this lighter shade. Well, actually, I'm not going to put that on yet. Let's go ahead and do the eyes. So I am going to do the Natasha Denona Golden palette. I have a dedicated video to this palette. I'm just gonna do a quick look off camera and then I'll be right back. Okay, and so I'm back. I used just 3 shades. I used this one all over my lid, and then I went in with this shade, and then I went in with this shade right here. So I only used 3, and I wanted to try doing this look because I've been doing much lighter looks with this palette, and I wanted to show the depth of this palette because just looking at it, it doesn't look like it's very deep because it doesn't have a lot of deep shades, but I wanted to see if I could achieve that. So I think I did. I also picked up, when I picked up the palette, one of Natasha Denona's, this is called her Macro Eye Tech Crayon, and it's in the green shade. I'll have to get you the shade and put it down below, but that's what it's looking like. So I wanted to try this green with this eyeshadow with the golden palette because I think it would look really nice. So I'm just lining under my eyes there. There isn't like pulling or anything on the eyes, so it's got like a nice soft texture, if you will. Okay, looking good. Okay, and then for mascara, I'm going to go in with the KVD. This is their newest mascara. Mascaras that I've used are a little drier, and this one isn't. This one feels very wet going on. So I'm just going to do the other eye and I'll be right back. I like my tubing mascaras to kind of grab my lashes and kind of lift them up more. And I think because this is more of a wet consistency, it doesn't really do that. So, you know, that's the drawback to it. So for my concealer, I'm going to go in with this lighter shade that I have in the Lancome. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is we're going to start getting into the newer products now. Let's see. So I got the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Lowlighter, and I got the shade Unbothered. And I literally just opened this. So here's what it looks like. I've been excited to try this with you guys. So it's creamy. It's kind of like her, blush, and it's from her Yummy Skin line. So that's the shade. Super pretty. So let's go ahead and put this on. And I think that you can use this as, I think it depends on your skin tone maybe, but I think you can use this as like a blush lighter. This feels so nice going on my skin. I mean, it's very, like it's creamy, but it doesn't feel like it's gonna migrate all over the place. I don't think I'm going to need a blush because I think this is good enough, at least for what I'm doing today. So as you can see, I just used my fingers to put this on, and really pretty. I really like this. So that's the shade. You can see the pink in it and how it's got that, it's like a blush lighter in my opinion. Okay, so that's nice. I've been really stoked about trying that. I do have another cheek product, so we can actually try this too. I picked up one of the Huda Beauty blush filters, and you know, full disclosure, I've tried it a couple of times this past week. I got the strawberry cream shade, but they have like a really cool component. They're like plastic, but you can kind of see through them. And then here's what the little, you know, the tip looks like. It's kind of like an hourglass. So I'm just gonna put a couple of dabs on, like so. Yeah. So you can see, I didn't try layering this because it's the first time I'm trying the Lowlighter from Newness, but that looks really nice together. It just gave it like a little extra oomph. And they do have a scent. They smell kind of fruity, but you don't smell it when it's on your face. It's just like when you smell it the way I did, you can definitely pick it up. So these are nice because they really just like blend in, and supposedly they're so blendable and easy to use that you can like cover your eyes and do it. So I haven't tried it that way, but that's the Huda Beauty blush lighter. So really like that. There's another shade that's like super deep, but when I tested it on my hand, it actually was really nice. I was like, okay, I think I could pull this off. Okay, and then I have, for bronzer, I bought this Sephora collection bronzer during the last Sephora sale. And I've been wanting to try it, and I got shade 01. And that's how that's looking. So let's go ahead and swatch this. So there's the shade. I like that it has like kind of like a sheen to it. So let's go ahead and try this. I'm gonna kind of, I don't usually do this, but I'm gonna try it like as a contour and see what happens. You're not supposed to use these as contours, but I just kind of want to see what it would do. Okay, so it blends out nicely. That's nice. Okay, and then normally I don't do this after. I usually do it before, but I kind of want to see what this is going to do. Okay. I think it gave a nice bronze. So that's the Sephora collection. Really nice, very pretty. It's the first time I'm trying it on camera and first time I'm trying it. So the other product that I got is lip butter balm that I picked up. And I think this is brown sugar. Brown sugar is this one. I have a few of these. I really like these lip balms a lot. This is how it's looking. I picked this up during the last Sephora sale, and I haven't even tried it yet. So let's see. I heard that this has color. Oh, wow. This tastes like brown sugar. It's really nice. Okay. Really like that. I'll be taking that off shortly though. So I just wanted to demo it for you. And then let's see. And then I also picked up the new Patrick Ta highlighter. This just came in today. I got shade Sugar. Initially I was gonna do the pink one, and then I was like, no, because I have the Danessa Myricks, and I feel like this is just gonna be like too similar. I know they're not the same type of product, but I don't necessarily love pink highlighter on me because I have a neutral or olive undertone. I have a true olive undertone, but I tend to go for neutral face products, complexion products for, you know, for makeup. So I was like, and then I was going to get the diamond one, which is because I really love a beaming highlight, but I'm like, I have a drawer full of those kind of highlighters. So I'm like, I want to do something different. And so I kind of just went back and forth and back and forth. I couldn't decide which one because they all look so pretty. And so I finally settled on Sugar. So here's how Sugar is looking. I'm going to lift up this little window here. If you're familiar with Patrick's blushes, he has cream and he has powder. So his blushes are the same way. Well, now he's made the highlighters like that. So I thought what I would do with this is I'm going to do the cream first and the powder on top on one side, and then I'll do the powder first and the cream on top on the other side, and we'll see how that looks. So let me start out with, I'm just going to use my finger. Ooh. Oh boy. That must have been hot from the truck. Look at what just happened. I dipped my finger in it and I didn't even push that hard. Okay, let's see. Let me give you like a little. So here's a swatch on top of that bronzer. And then here it is by itself right here. So I think you can see a little bit of what that cream looks like on top of the bronzer, more so than you can on my hand, but that gives you an idea of what that looks like. And then I'll do a swatch of the powder right next to it, and there's the powder right there. So it's champagne is the shade. So let's try to do the cream first, and I'm going to put it where I would put highlighter. So there's the cream, and now I'm going to take a clean Refer fan brush, a 20, and I'm going to go in with the powder, and I'm going to go over it. So that's how it's looking. Wow. Looking in the mirror right here, I mean, it is it's really interesting because he didn't want you to have like a stripe. He wanted it to like blend and make your skin look natural. And so, yeah, that is, so let's look. So there's the side without it, and then there's the side with it. Okay. All right, let's try the other side now. We're going to do powder first. Let's put a little bit more on. Okay, so, you know, if you are not the type of person that likes a beaming highlight, this is how he did it. He put the powder on, and then he said, but if you are, I'll show you how you could kick it up another level. So then he put the cream on top of where he put the powder, and he demoed it with a different one on his Instagram page. But there it is with the cream on top. So powder and then cream. There we go. I'm trying to get the light to hit it so you can see. And then this side, I did the cream first and then the powder. To be honest with you, I think doing the cream first and the powder on top is more, you see it more. If you don't like that look, but you want to, you know, you could either use a powder by itself or you can put the cream on top. But I would say that in looking in the mirror here, I'm going to try to get into the light. Yeah, I could see it more on this side. I hope this helps. I'm trying to get my lights to hit it just right. So I also noticed that in the cream there, and even in this powder, there it's pretty much true to that shade, but I can see like a little bit of sparkle in there. I don't know if you see that. When I move it this way, you could kind of see it. Yeah, this literally like just got here, so that's why and it's over 100 degrees already in Arizona. So of course I should have let it sit a little bit, but that's okay. I'm gonna wind up using it anyway. So and then it has a little door that goes over it to protect it. Of course, it's in the beautiful, you know, his packaging. So yeah, that's the highlighter. I think it's very pretty. And again, the shade is Sugar. Okay, and so I took the Summer Fridays off, and I have the Freck Makeout Club lip liner. Babs Beauty highly recommended these for the sale. She said they're very hard to get off, like they really last. So this is shade 3. Honestly, they were all so pretty. I could have purchased every one of them, but that's the shade right there. So let's go ahead and line the lips. And I can pin a comment and let you know if they indeed did really last that long. This really lasted as long as Babs said they do. So that's the Freck Makeout Club in shade 3. And then I picked up a Lawless Forget the Filler. I know the, excuse me, I know the lavender shades are really in right now, and I really like her glosses. So that's how it's looking. It's a really pretty shade. So let's try this. I actually think it looks good with that lip liner. Yeah, I'm definitely very like pink and beamy and shiny, and yeah, and so that's what I was going for. On my eyebrows, I have a Give. This is one of my favorite eyebrow pencils for high end. I got it back up during the Sephora sale because I really like it. I think I wear shade 3. But pretty much everything else I did on camera. Now, the only other thing I want to do is I want to just powder a little bit because I feel like I'm so shiny. So I just want to kind of like take it down a little bit right in here. So I'm going to grab a powder and I'll be right back. A Huda Beauty. I'm going to use Peach Pie. This is one of her newer powder shades. I'm just tapping a little bit off in the back of my hand, and I'm going to pick it up with my my beauty blender. I love this thing. I did order from Amazon some more of these puffs, but they're like an off-brand, and Danielle Boise recommended them, so I added to cart and I picked those up, and they haven't arrived yet. So, and I've got something else coming in there that I will be reviewing. So I'm excited about that, reviewing that for you. So this is the final look. We've got the golden palette on the eyes. We have her green liner. We did the Aquaphor. I'll have to follow up and let you know if that worked, that hack. I also put it on my lids. Instead of using like a regular eyeshadow primer, I was like, you know what, I'm going to try it on my lids too and see what it does. So I think that it's holding, it's so far, like, I mean, my eyeshadow went on really, really well. I like that look. I like all the cheek products. And there's the lips. And then, of course, we started out with the Live Tinted. And again, if you want to see a full review of this tinted moisturizer, this SPF, it's down in my foundation playlist. So, okay, my friends, so I wanted to take the headband off. And this is the final look. If you want to see the Live Tinted, like a full review of this, it's in my foundation playlist. But that's all the new makeup that I got that's more high-end. and I wanted to try that with you. I hope it was helpful. If you're not already following me, please give me a follow, join our little makeup family here, and follow me over on Instagram. I'd love to be friends with you over there as well. Leave a comment below, and if you really like the video, give it a thumbs up. It really helps me out. And there's more to come. I want to thank you for giving me your time, as always, and I'll see you soon.